Hello everyone and welcome back. This is my second online sortie on the Jasta Flugpark server, IL2 Flying Circus Online. As those who follow my channel know, I'm mostly a DCS player with liking for World War II warbirds. Every now and then I'll jump into a modern jet and fly around shooting missiles, but I like the getting close with the enemy in World War II airplane. So IL-2 is right up my alley. So I've been increasingly playing IL-2, mostly single player up until now. And I particularly enjoy the open cockpit environment of the Flying Circus warbirds. So I decided to sort of bite the bullet and try my luck one more time in online play. So I jumped into, this time on the German side, I jumped into the Fokker F7F, D7F, which is probably the best aircraft, certainly on the German side. And it's much more forgiving to newbies like me. So the first thing I did is I sort of flew a circle around the airport just to get the lay of the land, figure out how everything is laid out and make sure I can make it back home eventually. And then I sort of decided to climb for altitude, and last time I flew, that was my first mission. I took off from an airfield which was immediately in the combat zone, and before I could get an altitude, I got jumped by a pair of flyers, human flyers, who were playing as a team. I have to say that that's one difference between DCS and IL2. From what I've seen, IL2 players tend to be much more organized. They tend to play as teams, whether it's a squadron, a formal squadron, or loosely based teams on Discord. In DCS, it appears that most players, at least on many of the servers, tend to play solo, which makes things very different and somewhat easier. So here I am, I'm checking out our balloon and trying to get some altitude before I can get into the combat zone. I really should get into Discord, but I just have a disliking for Discord. I prefer to use SRS, and right now there aren't that many servers from what I see that use SRS, certainly not for Flying Circus. At any rate, now I'm in the combat zone and I'm circling around, and there's some kind of an airport. This is the border between the no man's land and our side, and I saw somebody attacking an airplane, two planes chasing each other, and they're on our side. Right now nobody's shooting at this guy, so I suspect he's probably a friendly. I think he shot down whoever was doing the incursion on our side. But I'm gonna check him out anyway. Unfortunately, I went so high up that I'm a little hesitant to dive on him from such an altitude because I'm gonna rip off the wings. So I'm gonna slowly kind of make my way down, and unfortunately, as I'm banking around, I lost sight of where this guy went. At any rate, I'm pretty sure he was a friendly because the AAA stopped firing at him. So that's probably a good thing. I kept my altitude, so I'm gonna head to the other side and see if there's any combat going on over there. I make one more circle around, just making sure that this guy didn't come back. Now he seems to have gone into no man's land, so let's turn around and head back into no man's land and see if we can find some skirmish that we can join. Again, I'm not too anxious to jump into a fight right now. I'm just gonna keep my altitude, and it looks like most engagements right now are taking place pretty low. So I see some planes dancing around down there, and some AAA. So I'm gonna head out and check it out, see what's going on. Checking my 6. I'm playing VR, by the way, so checking my 6 is a real chore. It really requires that I turn my neck around, and it hurts after a while. So in a way, I envy the screen players, just at a click of a button you can turn around and see who's behind you. But you know, it makes it much more realistic to have to physically turn around. So here are some planes chasing each other down on the deck. I'm not gonna rush in. I'm gonna see who's who and make my plan of attack. So somebody just got shot down. I'm still too far away. I have no idea who's who. And I'm gonna keep my altitude so that I don't get jumped. I don't know how many players, human players, are around right now. I know that when I logged in, there were a couple of them flying for the British side. And my last experience taught me to be careful with human players because likely they will play as a team. And I'm flying solo. So here's a guy, and that's definitely a British plane. So I'm going to dive on him. And there's another camel down there. So take a couple of shots, climb back for altitude, and rinse and repeat. Take a couple of shots, and then climb for altitude. Here comes that other guy. But I'm gonna... Oh yeah, he's engaging me. His tail gunner is engaging me. So I'm willing to bet this is just AI. Those tail gunners are deadly, man. AR or not, you know. Where did that camel go? Yeah, that's probably the more dangerous one. So here's the camel. My gut tells me this is just AI. So let's take him out. He flies like an AI. No human being is gonna fly like this. Circle. So let's just finish him off with one less danger. Alright, so there goes that camel. And here's that two-seater again. Take a few more shots. See if we can bring him down. Again, I'm trying to keep behind him, but on the low side because that gunner is deadly. My aiming sucks, of course. But I'm so close that I cannot imagine I can't hit him. I think I just shot the rear gunner, and I set the guy on fire, so I'm pretty sure he's going to go in sooner or later. And there's another camel down on the deck. And the fact that he's not climbing up to meet me probably means that he's also AI. So far there's been 3 AI planes around. I shot 2 of them down. This is the 3rd one. Yeah, and he's going down too. He's smoking anyway, so let's finish him off and head back. And there's somebody else around. I just saw him coming in. So this guy's finished, and now that's 3 kills, all AI from what I gather. I still haven't found the human players, but I know they're around somewhere. So here's somebody over there, but he's flying back to his side, so I think he must have run out of ammo or something, so I'm gonna follow him for a while, but I think he's gonna outrun me. So after a while, you know, I gave up the chase and I climbed up for altitude, and I'm just circling around. I took a few bullet holes from that tail gunner, and I have some wing puncture, and my control surface is a little bit banged up because the plane feels kind of weird now. It's not as sprightly as when it's brand new. And I just saw somebody down on the deck, flying low. So I wonder if he sees me. I wonder if it's AI. I wonder if it's a human being. So I'm gonna get behind him a little and see if I can dive on him from above. From the looks of it, he saw me just now. So, but I'm committed. So let's take a few shots. Okay, so I got some good hits on him. I think I hit his wing or something. So I'm gonna climb for altitude. And I didn't have enough airspeed, so that was a mistake. So now he's coming at me. So that's definitely a human being, no doubt about it. Now he makes a mistake. He used all his energy to climb up to my altitude, but he did shoot up some holes in me. And Now, here I make another mistake. I lost all my energy. I should have dived down, and now I'm gonna turn into him and see if we can play. Before I could get into a scissors with him, I think that wing that I shot up gave in, and he fell apart. So I think that's him, or at least pieces of him flying off. All right, so I killed a human player. Yay! It's definitely more satisfaction in going up against human players than AI. But I take any victory I can. So at this point, my plane is pretty much bagged up, and I don't know how much ammo I have. But as I turn for home, there's this Dolphin that got behind me, and obviously AI again. So figured I'd take him out. Or he's jinking around, so looks like AI. I don't know. Certainly takes a lot of ammo to finish off. Alright, so I think he's going in. So that's kill number 5. Now I don't know how the server is set up, but my bullet counter is saying that my ammo is going down. So one of the guns is down to 134, the other one is down to 0. So I think this doesn't have infinite ammo. So for extra realism. So that means I need to get home pronto. And unfortunately, my engine is sort of bagged up, so it's making funny noises, and I'm just gonna fly slow and see if I can avoid being spotted. Unfortunately, I'm also trailing white smoke, so I'm probably very easy to see from up above. But we'll see if we can make it to our lines. I don't think I can make it all the way to our airport, but maybe that airport that's on the other side. Once again, just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. So I think those are the buddies of that Dolphin that I shot up. That's another Dolphin. So I'm gonna try to take him. And again, they take an exceptional amount of ammo. Those two are chasing each other, and now I'm screwed up. I'm totally out of ammo. I'm behind this guy, but I can't finish him. I can't do anything because I'm out of ammo, and my engine is on its last legs, and I have all kinds of airplanes behind me. So I'm just gonna dive away, and not that I can dive because I'm pretty low. And hopefully I can just make it out of this mess and to the other side. Those dead trees, those are really bad. I certainly don't want to try to land here and hit one of those trees. So I'm just going to try and see how far I can make it. Again, my goal right now is just to make it to our side and land somewhere. Just get out of no man's land. Those guys are getting further away, so maybe I got lucky. Maybe I'll be able to make it. We'll see. Let's keep it down low. I wish I wasn't trailing white smoke like this. So that's a dead giveaway. I can almost see our line. I mean, here's the end of no man's land. And somebody's behind me. Yeah, and they're taking shots. Yeah, once again, they hit my engine one more time. I think this engine is about to die. So there's not much I can do right now. Who is this guy? Oh, it's that friendly Dolphin that I didn't shoot up. Well, sorry, buddy. I can't engage you because I'm out of bullets and I'm out of engine. So we're going in, like it or not. Hopefully I can just put this thing down and walk back to my field. There goes my engine. So we'll just land this thing, and hopefully we'll run over to our side. It's not too far, maybe half a mile. I think we can manage it. All right, we're down and safe. Just stop and get the heck out. Oh, great. And I think that was the guy that I showed up, the human player that I showed up. He's all pissed off. Oh well. I guess I deserve this. But I'm still alive, so hopefully I'll make it to the other side. I'm out of here.